What's up, guys? It's you, and welcome to Pokemon Showdown Live number 39. This is going up on Wednesday, so happy Wednesday to all you people, and I think today will be Christmas. So Merry Christmas, and thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy Christmas to watch some of my content. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and be doing some more Ubers, just because, you know, I think I've had pretty good fun with Ubers, except for that pretty rotten luck we had yesterday, but that's okay. And also, Showdown has been really lagging recently. So hopefully that doesn't influence this session too much. But anyway, he's using Mega Diancie, which is fun. I have the Meteor Mash on Deoxys, so I'm not worried at all if he leads with it. We'll get O-Code turn 1, assuming I hit, which, you know, it's a pretty big if. He also has a Defogger, and a Defogger that I can't really touch, which is unfortunate. He ends up leading with Diancie, but I'm just going to go ahead and click Meteor Mash. It's not a problem. Diancie will be dead. So that will be one less thing that I have to deal with. And frankly, Diancie doesn't really scare me too much, considering I do have a Mega Scissor, which may actually be my win condition this battle. Yeah, so he Mega Evolves, and he's dead. There it is. So that's a way to deal with Mega Diancie. Run the mascot. Anyway, so in order to win with Mega Scissor, I need Groudon gone, and I need Giratina O weakened. Or I need to predict it. So he ends up going out to Giratina O right here. I don't think it's worth my time to stay in, so I'm just going to go ahead and go out into my Yveltal. As he'll more than likely go for the Shadow Sneak. I would be shocked if we see a Shadow Force right here. But to be honest, he doesn't have a whole lot on his team that wants to take not a Shadow Ball, a Dark Pulse, rather, from Yveltal. So I can just go ahead and start firing off Dark Pulses. There's the Shadow Sneak. Or I can U-turn, but I don't really have any reason to U-turn, because Groudon, depending on if it's offensive Groudon, it may get 2-hit KO'd by Dark Pulse. If it's a defensive Groudon, it will be a 3-hit KO, but that just means, okay, he ends up going out to Groudon, so I'm assuming this is defensive. Yeah, that will be a 3-hit KO. Fire Punch is going to do a lot of damage. He probably has T-Wave and Rock Slide. I'm learning these things. But I think right here I'm going to go out into Deoxys and then double back out into Yveltal and fire off another Dark Pulse, because I really don't think he wants to take, or he wants hazards on the field. He ends up going out into his thing right here, which is fine. I'm going to go for my Rocks right here, because this will force him to defog, because he doesn't want this taking 25% and losing its sash, potential sash rather, because that would stop me from sweeping later. So he ends up critting me with the Fire Punch. Don't burn. Doesn't burn. That's beautiful. I think right here I'm going to go straight away for the Meteor Mash. Maybe try to get some damage on this if it comes in. It won't be anywhere close to 2-hit KOing, but, you know, damage is damage. If it helps me later in the battle with Mega Scissor, that'll be nice. So he ends up going for Fire Punch again, which is A-okay. And I think I can just go ahead and Arceus, to be honest. Rayquaza's sash is also broken. That's the thing I need to remember. But it may be helpful later with E-Speed. So I kind of want to keep it around. Arceus is going to be my switch right here. I kind of wish I was running Shadow Force Arceus, because that would actually help me a lot in dealing with his thing. And by thing, I mean Giratina. I think right here I'm going to SD, because I feel like the switch to Giratina is imminent. And, you know, if I can weaken that, that will be very, very helpful. I don't think he wants to stand and take a potential Earthquake. But Primal Groudon is actually a really good answer to a majority. And never mind, he's going to stay in, and we see the T-Wave right here. I'm going to go straight away for the Shadow Claw, predicting the switch into Giratina, because I feel like he will go into Giratina either predicting my E-Speed or my EQ. Donking it for nice damage would be no duh. If I donk it for nice damage, it is going to be very nice. Okay, so that did 27%, so I know an E-Speed will kill if I do get the opportunity to hit it, and I just hope the game gives me an opportunity to do that. So, and after that, Yveltal actually cleans his team really nicely if I manage to keep it healthy, because I believe Genesect is 2-hit KO'd. And it'll be a speed tab Genesect. He ends up sacking his Groudon, which is a play I don't necessarily agree with, but hey, you know, he probably knows what he's doing more than I know what he's doing. We could see SD Rayquaza right here, which would be pretty scary if I don't hit my E-Speed, or if I get full parried. We also have Okay, he goes down to Giratina O. I am not worried at all. I'm just going to go for the Shadow Claw. Arceus doesn't have a whole lot of use for me for the rest of the game, so any chip damage I can get off is wonderful in my eyes. That's going to end up doing 56%. That's a solid 2 KOs. He just goes for Dragon Tail and sends me out into Yveltal, so I couldn't have asked for a better situation right here, because now I can start firing off Dark Pulses, and his Giratina O is in the range to where after it comes back into rocks, it will die to a +2 Bullet Punch, meaning that if I can set up on anything on his team, then that would be very nice. He actually has Arc Dark, which is bad, really bad for me. Willow, maybe? Is that what we're going to see? Are we going to see a Willow? I'm going to go ahead and Arc. Just because if I can Shadow Claw right here, predicting Giratina O, and I hit, then his Giratina O is down, and that is a big help for later. Also, every time I bring in this, he has to sack, which is cool. So I'm trying to get a free switch into that. He ends up going for a recover right here. I'm going straight away for the Shadow Claw. I have no fear. His best play right here is the Judgment, but, you know, this is more of a sack than anything. If he does want to go out into Giratina, then so be it, but he just ends up going for Judgment, which is the best play. I'm going to go straight out into Xerneas right here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a sack of this. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Now that I know that this is Arc Dark, I actually don't think I can win with Mega Scissor. But I'm just going to fire off a Moonblast because I think it is my best play. It's very, very low risk in the sense that this will knock out Arc. It will knock out Giratina, and it will knock out Rayquaza from that range, as he just ends up going straight into Genesect. I don't want him to know. Oh, that did 42%. So I actually don't need to predict. I can just, you know, randomly click buttons right here. Though I think I'm gonna go into Rayquaza, because if he does end up U-turning, which I feel like he's going to do, then Rayquaza is my best switch, because I can click Outrage versus something and take off a lot of HP. Even if he does have Willow, I would rather just like try to get chip damage and sack Rayquaza, because he actually ends up going for Iron Head, so good play. He will outspeed me because he is Scarf, so I'm just going to go ahead and click E-Speed, sack Rayquaza, then set up a Swords Dance with Scissor and try to go for the game. I highly doubt I will be able to go for the game right here, but, you know, if the opportunity presents itself, I will capitalize. I actually don't have my Bug Stab on Scissor because I'm running SD Roost, which may be a little bit problematic, as he just ends up going for another Iron Head, so as long as he doesn't flinch me, I'm in the clear. Because after I Bullet Punch this, I just come in and I can Geomancy if he sends that out, which I think he will send that out if I go to Scissor. So that will help me quite a lot, because then I can just Geomancy and Moonblast anything that comes in. Everything will die from the range that it is at, bar maybe Arceus. It depends on how much bulk he's running. He may be running enough bulk to be able to taunt me. So he goes out into Giratina O right here, which is fine because there's my SD, and I can just click Bullet Punch right here. I do not have any defense or special defense investment, I don't think. I'm going to go ahead and look at this team real quick. It's way back here. Like I said in the first episode, I built this team forever ago. This was before ORAS hype. Pretty bad hyper offense, IMO. Okay. What's my spread on this? Okay. Max HP. But Giratina O will just die right there, which is fine. He goes out into Rayquaza. I believe this dies. Mega Scissor is strong, is really strong, especially when you're running Adamant, gets it to 438, because then you have Technician, you have Priority, you have, like, your priority is Stab and Technician, and you're +2, meaning you have almost 1,000 attack. Yeah, things are going to come in and die to that. Actually, you have almost 900 attack, which is, yeah. So I think that is going to be an easy win for Mega Scissor. We'll see what this Arceus decides to do, but even so, if I really wanted to, I could just sack Yveltal right here and save Scissor in the back for priority, but I don't really want to risk anything stupid happening. That did 49%, as he is going to go for the recover. I'm going to go for the Swords Dance right here, as I think he will Willow, but as long as I keep Swords Dancing, I can win, because I am SD Roost. So I'm expecting Judgment to do like 60%, but really it's just a matter of waiting for him to kill me and praying he's not CM. That did 50%. Cool. So I can just click Bullet Punch right here as he is forced to recover, I believe. Actually, it may not even matter if he recovers or not. I think his only play is to try to crit me with crit my Xerneas with Judgment. Actually, I need this, don't I? Is this a choke if this doesn't kill? Yeah, that's probably a choke. What I'm actually going to do is go out into Xerneas. Well, no duh, I'm going to go out into Xerneas. It's my last Pokemon. And I kind of want a Geomancy. Because now, how I have played this is I have to win a speed tie in order to knock out that. But he may have to be running Hasty, I don't know. Data Hasty Nature, is that a thing? Data Hasty. Plus 10 speed, minus 10 defense. Okay, cool. I'm just going to go straight away for the Moonblast. So I think I choked the game away there. I realized it, but I didn't think the cancel button would work. That's really the main reason I didn't do anything. And I don't think I would get enough speed to outspeed this Genesect, even if I had Geomancy there, and I didn't want to taunt and lose a free turn. So, you know, yeah, I have faith in Yveltal anyway. I don't have any priority on this, so I'm just clicking Moonblast. Maybe he goes for the Ice Beam, predicting me to switch, but that's a horrible play, to be honest. No, because he got the attack, of course, because he got the attack raise, I don't think I have any chance of living this. We'll see what, I'm actually curious to see this. Okay, so he will always get the attack raise. But I'm going to go ahead and go out into Yveltal right here, and please, Yveltal, win this speed tie. Come in clutch, that would be amazing if you do so. How long have we've been going for 11 minutes, so this was actually a really good match. I'm going to go for the foul play, just because it doesn't really matter. Please, Yveltal, I have faith in you. I have faith in you. 326, 326. This is a speed tie unless he's banded, and I end up losing the speed tie, so that one kind of sucks. I did choke away the game there, so that is my own fault. So that's a good game. Wow, he's actually pretty high in the ladder, so not bad. So if you guys did enjoy episode number 39 of Pokemon Showdown Live, please make sure to leave a like. It really does help show support for the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. Also, make sure to enter today's comment question of the video, which is, you know, what should our comment question of the video be for today? How you guys doing? How's your guys' week been? Are you guys enjoying your break? Yeah. Would you actually, you know what? Scrap all those questions. What'd you get for Christmas if you do celebrate the holiday? If you don't, then I apologize. This question of the day just maybe isn't for you, but anyways, and with that, I urge you guys to subscribe. You guys are enjoying the constant content, and with that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.